Hey everyone, today we're tackling an issue that's hitting home for so many people, literally. If you've noticed your home insurance bill creeping higher and higher, you're not alone. With wildfires sweeping through parts of California and other natural disasters increasing across the country, the cost of insuring a home is skyrocketing. It's leaving many of us wondering, what's going on and what can we do about it? And this isn't just a regional issue. It's part of a much bigger story that affects homeowners nationwide. We're going to break down why this is happening, how it impacts you, and what steps you can take to protect your home and your finances. Let's start with what's driving this change. Over the last several years, natural disasters like wildfires, hurricanes, hailstorms, and flooding have become more frequent and more destructive. But it's not just the disasters themselves that are driving up insurance costs. It's also where we're building our homes. Many new developments are being built in high-risk areas, like fire-prone hillsides or hurricane-prone coasts. Combine that with rising temperatures and more intense weather patterns, and insurers are seeing record-breaking losses. At the same time, inflation is driving up the cost of rebuilding homes after disasters. Materials, labor, and construction costs have all increased significantly, meaning insurers have to pay out more when homes are damaged or destroyed. To make up for these costs, insurance companies are raising premiums, tightening coverage, and even pulling out of high-risk areas altogether. If you're a homeowner, you've probably already felt this firsthand. In some areas, premiums have doubled or even tripled in recent years. And even if you're not in a disaster-prone zone, you might still see higher rates because insurers spread their costs across all policyholders. For some, it's becoming harder to find coverage at all, with more people turning to state-sponsored plans that often come with higher costs and less comprehensive protection. So, what can you do to protect yourself? The first step is to take a close look at your current policy. Make sure you understand what's covered and what's not. For example, does your policy include replacement cost coverage? This ensures you'll have enough to rebuild your home, even if construction costs have gone up. It might cost more upfront, but it's often worth it for the peace of mind. Another step you can take is to make your home more resilient. Insurers often offer discounts for upgrades that reduce risk. Fire-resistant roofing, storm shutters, flood barriers, and landscaping that minimizes wildfire hazards can all help protect your home and lower your premiums. Think of it as an investment, not just in your property, but in your financial security. Also, if you're having trouble finding affordable coverage, consider bundling your home and auto insurance. Many insurers offer discounts when you combine policies, which can help offset some of the rising costs. And if you live in a high-risk area, you might need to explore your state's FAIR plan or similar options. These plans provide basic coverage when private insurers won't, though they often come with higher premiums. For renters, rising insurance costs can still impact you, as landlords often pass these expenses on to tenants through higher rents. This ripple effect makes housing less affordable for everyone, so it's important to be prepared for these changes. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. These rising costs aren't going away anytime soon, but there are steps we can take as a society to reduce the risks and costs of natural disasters. Smarter development policies are key, like avoiding building in high-risk areas and investing in natural infrastructure, such as wetlands and forests that act as natural barriers. Supporting these changes at the community and policy level can help create safer, more resilient neighborhoods. I know this all feels like a lot to process. We're talking about big changes that impact one of the most important investments you'll ever make, your home. But there's good news. Taking small, proactive steps can make a big difference. Whether it's reviewing your policy, making home upgrades, or simply staying informed, you have the power to protect what matters most. So, what about you? Have you noticed your home insurance rates going up? How are you handling the rising costs? Share your story in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're navigating these challenges. And if you found this helpful, share it with someone who might be dealing with the same issue. Let's work together to stay ahead of these changes and make smarter financial decisions. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.